Hey guys, it's prep day 3. We're going to be heading into our official day 1 on Monday. So today I want to dig in a little bit and talk about nutrition and meal prep. There are a couple of important pieces to making sure that you have a successful week nutritionally. And those things are going to be making a meal plan, and I'm going to be uploading some blank meal plan templates into the file section of this group. So what you're going to want to do is print out that meal plan and go through the food list and figure out what you're going to be eating this week. And then the next step is to make a grocery list of all the food that's on your meal plan. Go to the grocery store and buy it. And then the last step, which I think is pretty key, is coming home and preparing that food. Whether that means chopping up your vegetables and putting them in little baggies, or portioning out your yogurts, or cooking up a couple of sweet potatoes for the first few days. You want to do some preparation so that when you're hungry and you need something to eat, you don't have to think. You can just reach into your bag, reach into your refrigerator, and grab something that's already ready for you. So if you need some help with meal prep, let me know. I usually recommend that you keep it pretty simple. Don't try to meal prep a whole bunch of new things that you haven't eaten before in bulk, because you may end up with a couple of days worth of meals or snacks that you don't even like. So test it out ahead of time if it's something that you've never tried before. A couple of the key and basic things that I usually have on hand are hard-boiled eggs in general, oats for overnight oats, or even you can batch up, cook a bunch of oats in your slow cooker, or even just cook a big batch of them and have a couple of days of breakfasts ready. Some other things I always have are raw veggies, carrots, celery, cucumbers. I have hummus on hand. And sometimes for a quick backup, I typically have some pre-cooked chicken breasts. Tuna is a great one, yogurt, cottage cheese, things that I don't really need to cook during the week. So these make good meals. And one of the great things that I've seen recently and that I've tried before is mason jar salads. Just throwing all your stuff into a mason jar, and this way you can knock out a bunch of veggies and some of your oils. So those are some of the things that I usually have on hand for meal prep, and I'd love to hear from you about some of the things that you typically keep in stock in your house to be prepared for a good week nutritionally. It's a tough time of year. There's parties, there's celebrations, you're spending time with family, they've got cookies, there's snacks and treats and sweets everywhere you turn. So one of my suggestions is that you plan for this month, that you plan to be 100%, because most of us, we're not actually going to hit that 100%. Shoot for the stars and land in the moon, whatever that saying is. Reach for the moon. I don't know. The point is that we want to live a balanced lifestyle. We want to hit that 80-20, so that 80% of the time we're eating clean, whole, healthy foods. And that means that 20% of the time we can still have some of those not so great foods, and we're still going to get results. But one of my suggestions for this is that you don't really plan in that 20%, that it just kind of happens. This way, you're 100% the rest of the time. The 20% is almost like invisible. It's like it never even happened. So planning to be 100% is really what's going to help you be successful for this, because once you kind of derail, for me at least, once I derail, it's hard to get back on track. So if I derail and then I come home and I still have food that's prepped for the next day and ready for the next day, then I'm in good shape. So you may have to go shopping twice a week, or you may have to prep twice a week. But that's going to save you a lot of time during the week. It's going to save you money too. You're not hitting the drive-thru, or you're not buying dinners out or ordering a pizza. And it's probably, if you have family, it's going to help the rest of people that are living in your house too, because they very well may likely grab some of your containers out of the refrigerator and eat them. My family does too. So that's going to be the meal prep portion of this challenge. It's tends to be the toughest for a lot of us. If you don't prepare and you don't plan, it's a lot harder to stay within the guidelines of this nutrition plan. Another tip is that you track your foods. So once you get all of your food prepped and planned and ready, figure out a way to keep track of what it is that you're eating. Because I know for me, if I'm not keeping track, I can eat 4 blue containers in a day. And I'm not supposed to be eating 4 blue containers in a day. I'm only supposed to be eating 1 blue container. For quarter force, pay attention to the changes in weeks. So for week 1, you've got your meal plan, your containers all ready. For week 2, we're going to add in a purple. For week 3, we're going to add a purple and a blue. Yes, extra cheese. And then for week 4, we're going to take those extra ones back out again. So make sure that you get your nutrition plan set up for this week. And I would love if you could comment with a couple of quick meal prep things that you do or snacks that you have on hand that help you to eat clean. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.